Today, we talk about Mrs. Piggy, a character from a popular kids show called The Muppets, receiving a Feminist Award. A plumber, after winning $136 million, still wanting to go to work. And a new Chinese restaurant called I Don't Know. This and more on today's episode of Comedy News. You're going to want to stick around, folks. Alright, so anyway, let's get this off me. That's better. That's much better. That's much better. Anyway, our first story is Mrs. Piggy receiving, believe it or not, a Feminist Award. She will be receiving the award in New York at the Brooklyn Museum. Not only that, but that will also include a 20-minute video presentation of feminist rights thing, and also a talk with a former United States woman pilot. So, there's really nothing else I can say about this, so, next story. Okay, so apparently, in New York, a woman named Jessie Dong tells reporters that she has decided to open a restaurant called I Don't Know. She decided to come up with a name because whenever she would ask her kids where they wanted to eat, they would always answer her with, I don't know. Whenever she asked the relatives what to name the restaurant, they didn't know either. Hence, she thought of the name, I Don't Know. Okay, so I think the obvious joke here is that whenever somebody asks you where you want to eat, you're going to answer, I don't know. And then they're going to take you to that restaurant, and ha 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 ha, so funny, hilarious, just blowing my mind with the amount of humor in that joke. So, nothing really I can say there. Next story. Okay, so a man won $136 million. And he actually picked a lottery ticket and pinned it in the wall. And 6 weeks after the numbers were called, he decided to check it, and it turns out they were the exact numbers. So he won $136 million, and right now all he's really saying is that I still want to work, but I plan to relax a little bit more in the future. He's thinking about taking a vacation, obviously, and thinking about his plans for the future. Now, the lottery tickets are they're the worst thing in the world, because you hear all these stories of people winning, so you go buy one, and you never win. You don't win. It just doesn't happen that way. So yeah, that's why, I've never bought a lottery ticket, so yeah, probably never will. Alright, so for our final story, and probably the weirdest, a man broke into a house, right? In the middle of the night, man breaks into a house, steals some car keys, and starts baking a potato. A woman, 36 years old, comes down, sees him baking the potato in her microwave, and is like, "What are you doing, man?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just making a potato." And then she kindly asks him to leave. He goes out into her front yard and starts raking leaves. Just like, "I'm just gonna rake your leaves, man, before I go." Now, honestly, I don't really know if drugs were involved because nobody really says anything about drugs or alcohol, but I'm going to guess so, or at least I hope so, because it's just a little bit weird. And here's how she convinced him to stay until the authorities came. He finished raking her leaves, right? She's like, "Dude, you better stay. I'm gonna pay you for the awesome chores you did." And so he stays. And they have like a little tea, they talk a little bit, and then the authorities arrive and arrest him. And he's facing felony charges for not appearing in court, as well as break-in, and it is not known whether he has an attorney. So, yeah, that was probably the weirdest, but I wonder how that went down. Like, let me just imagine this in my head, just like... "Dude, what the hell are you doing in my apartment?" "Oh, hello there. I'm just baking these potatoes. Not much, just baking potatoes." "It's 3 a.m. Get the hell out of here." "Really, I just wanted to make potatoes, it's just not..." "Why the hell are you in my apartment? Get the hell out!" Okay, jeez. You're not gonna be so mean, God. Yeah, that's right. You better stay out of my house. Now, what the hell are you doing? "Well, I'm just raking some leaves, man." "What? There ain't no harm in raking some leaves. It's just little leaves here, so just raking them up. Just raking them up. Raking them up." "You know what? Those were some pretty good chores you did. Come on down. I'll give you some money for them." "Oh man, this ring's so nice, lady." "Oh, it's my pleasure." "So, hey, listen, what is it that you have with baked potatoes? I mean, they're pretty good, aren't they? Don't you think so? I mean, they're, like, small, crunchy, scrumptious, I like baked potatoes, they're really good." "Stop right there! You're going away for a long time, buddy." Yeah, that got weird fast. Damn. There we go, video, alright. Today we talk about Mrs. Piggy from the popular kid show The Muppets receiving a Feminist Award, a Chinese restaurant named I Don't Know, and a man that wins a multi-million-dollar lottery wants to keep on working. God damn it, that sucked. Today, we talk about... I want to like...